Hi guys, Master Indigo here. We are close to release of new Payday 2 DLC. This picture was posted by Ian Russell 2 days ago, a little bit less than that, like 40 hours ago or something like that. And here we can see a website called Log Breacher. If we take a closer look at this picture, Log is very angry at this hacking progress. But now, like 40 hours later or something like that, we are at 90%. So people have calculated it should launch in like 4, 5, 6 hours. I don't know what time is it. Yeah, it's 11 AM here. But it's supposed to launch in a few hours. Or, not sure if the DLC will launch in a few hours, but this progress bar is going to be done in a few hours. Whether that is going to be the DLC launch or information about the DLC, I'm not too sure. Usually it has been the last two DLCs, I think it has been a few days or 1 week before we got teasers, and next week we got the DLC, but I'm not exactly too sure. For me personally, it would be best if the DLC launched next week. I would be able to make videos better, because both Sweden, where Overkill is located, and Finland, where I am located, are celebrating midsummer, so I'm going to my summer cabin to celebrate, and I won't be able to upload any videos until like Sunday, Monday or something like that. So if the DLC launches now, I won't be making update videos, maybe a review video a few days in after playing with whatever new is upcoming with the DLCs. But anyways, we do have a store page for the new DLC, just called Payday 2 a new DLC. Just like with the Border Crossing Heist, we get 2 teaser pictures, and more pictures are most likely added whenever this DLC page is updated. Like, whenever I upload this video, it's probably already a few more pictures on this side. These pictures were uploaded yesterday, so 1 day after the picture Ian Russell released, the first picture I showed you. So whether it's launching today or next week, I really don't know. It would be a little bit weird to release teaser pictures 1 day before the DLC, but that could be true. There's not too much information. It just says the Silk Road saga continues for the Payday gang. The DLC includes a new DLC heist for Payday 2. And as you can see from this picture, these cars here are the Mexican police. So, and the Silk Road saga continues. So I like confirm this is taking place in Mexico once again, and I wouldn't be too surprised if this is update 199 Mark 5. I don't know why they used Mark 4 for like a bug fix with the soundtrack missing, so this could be update 199 Mark 4, but it most likely will be Mark 5. I don't think this is going to be update 200. I think update 200 is going to be something really huge. I think they are saving that for Crime Fest 2020. They haven't confirmed that there is going to be a Crime Fest 2020, but I think that's what they are aiming for. Just making more Mark 5, Mark 6 updates before that, and update 200 with something huge. Free content would come in Crime Fest, which is mostly held in October. So a few months from now, almost 5 months. I think it's more like 4 months. Anyways, 4 or 5 months, something like that, is whenever Crime Fest is supposed to be. But we do not have price for this, but if we are following the Border Crossing and some Martin Bank heist, it's going to be like 7 USD or 569 euros, and we are most likely gonna get a bundle. So
auto shutdown initiated.
First off, we did get, like, with Border Crossing Heist, we got 3 DLCs. We got Optics pack, we got the Heist, and Taylor pack. Now with the San Martin Bank Heist, I can't even type. San Martin Bank Heist, we actually got 4 DLCs. So instead of optics pack, we got a weapon pack. But in addition, we got something new called weapon color pack. So Maybe this time we get 5 DLCs or something like that. Maybe, I think we are gonna get the Heist DLC. We might get Taylor Pack 3 if they are following that suit. I don't think why not. More customization is always welcome. Weapon color pack is really easy for Overkill to make, and it allows for more customization options without having to rely on random drops from safes. I mean, safes don't drop anymore, but daily skin drops or buying them off the market. So color pack 2 is supposed to be coming. I don't know. If it wasn't, why would it be called weapon pack color pack 1? I mean, we might get a new weapon pack. This is not numbered, obviously. It wouldn't be Team Federales weapon pack. What I'm hoping for is perhaps more shotguns. We haven't had many shotguns lately. Or maybe more LMGs. LMGs and shotguns have way less variety in the game compared to something like assault rifles, pistols, SMGs. So, or maybe more special weapons. But I do think maybe this time we get LMGs or shotguns. Overkill has obviously been updating the Steam DB. Well, Overkill isn't updating the Steam DB, they are updating the game, but Steam DB is showing the updates here. Nothing too much to show there, so let's just look at Angry Lock. So, people have been speculating a little bit that in addition to those, maybe we are gonna get a new type of DLC once again. So it might be 5 DLCs, or maybe they are just dropping Taylor Pack this time around, or Color Pack, and introducing something new that's kinda confirmed in the game files. So the way it's looking to be is that there is going to be a glove pack. So instead of your classic blue gloves, you might be able to equip something else, because the models have been updated since the last update. I think it was with San Martin Bank Heist or something between now and then. They changed the way the models are. I don't really understand anything about the game files too much. I don't deal around that area. But it looks to be that gloves are now a different entity. They are separate from the body. I don't know why that would be if they weren't gonna introduce something like glove pack. We have seen some other leaked content. I don't want to talk too much about leaked content because it wouldn't be the first time leaked content doesn't end up in the final game. That might warrant a whole another video, like talking about all the leaked content and cancelled content of Payday 2. We don't even know about all of them, but everything that's left in the game files, or has been in the game files at some point, is like super interesting. I don't think Overkill has really reused all of them. I think there was a heist called Holly. I don't know what the release for that was supposed to be, but I think they reused a part of that. But there are still weapons they haven't used. There's gameplay mechanics they have explored but haven't introduced, like Infamy 3. I think Infamy 3 is not coming in this update. Infamy 3 is, if they are even trying to do it, I think that's going to be update 200 with Crime Fest 2020. Who knows? Ammo types were tested like 3 years ago for assault rifles. I don't know if those were too OP or too much work. Those were never introduced. And I'm like really looking forward to update 200, whenever that is. But obviously before that, I think this is going to be update 199 Mark 5. At least the heist. New songs obviously coming with the heist. Story moving forward. I mean, I don't really care about the story at this point because we got the end, and this is sort of a side story because we already have an ending, so this is kind of pointless. But it might lead towards Payday 3 and teasing Payday 3. I think Payday 3 will launch in 2022. Maybe late that year, so a little bit over 2 years, like 2.5 years from now is possibly the release date for Payday 2. They don't have announcements or anything like that. I don't think they are teasing Payday 3 yet, because they are in the planning phase phase or super early in development if they have started working on Payday 3 at all yet. So obviously, moving forward, whenever we get news about Payday 3 and Payday 2 DLC, obviously, I'm gonna make a video about those. And I might make a video like Ultimate Payday 3 wish list, and maybe Overkill will watch that and see my thoughts on that. Maybe I'll ask the community what they want. Obviously, everybody is going to want different things, and developers should never listen to everything and just the community wish list, because if community gets everything they want, then they're not designers. They don't know how to balance games. And I know that Beecroft made a video about stealth, what he wants the stealth in Payday 3 to be like. I think that's an alright idea, but I also think stealth is not fine in Payday 2. But waiting is something I'd want less, but Overkill has watched that video and I'm not completely agreeing with that video. So I just think designers should have their own ideas and not just blindly listen to a veteran's gameplay like Beecroft, who has thousands of hours of gameplay. That's going to be not the main audience. The main audience is the player base who plays a few dozen hours at most. And that's what sells the games. I mean, I have played the game for almost 2,000 hours as well, but I'm not the main audience. Like the biggest part of the... I'm not sure what the average median number of gameplay hours is, but I would assume like most of the players who buy the game don't play it for hundreds of hours, because if I take a look at my Steam library, I definitely don't play most of my games for hundreds of hours. Payday 2 supports the mindset that allows people to play it for hundreds of hours, but to be honest, whoever is watching this video is probably part of that audience who plays the game for hundreds of hours. If you are watching content update videos about games, you are most likely the core audience who plays the game a lot. But this, I don't think, should I call it the sad part or what, but it's true that the biggest part of the audience is the casual audience. Like, that's why Call of Duty is the most sold game every year, and that's why sports games sell so much every year. FIFA, NHL here, because those cater to the casual audience. And if your game is too hardcore, your player base will be smaller, and I don't think the stealth should be too hard to get into. It doesn't need to be overly complicated, but it needs to be fun and less waiting, and I think I should make a whole video about this. I've been talking about this for 3 minutes now. Anyways, new DLC for Payday 2 coming. Hopefully it comes next week. Most likely it comes out today. If it comes out today, I'll be making videos later, review videos of the DLCs like I did with this and Martin Bank Heist and the other DLCs. But anyways, that's all for this news video. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Here's an angry lock. Master Indigo signing out.